This isn't an SQ7, and it isn't Audi's new flagship Q9. What you're looking at is the all-new 2027 Audi Q7, and calling this just another family SUV would be a serious mistake. For more than 2 decades, the Q7 has been Audi's answer for buyers who wanted luxury, space, and quattro capability without driving something that screamed for attention. But for 2027, Audi has started again. New generation, new design, new technology. And underneath that understated body is something you probably weren't expecting. 429 horsepower and enough performance to send this 3-row luxury SUV from 0 to 60 in just 4.8 seconds. But speed isn't the first thing you'll notice. Look at the front. The new Q7 has a much stronger presence than before. The single-frame grille is wider and more assertive. The body has become more muscular, and the enormous air intakes give the front end a surprisingly aggressive appearance. Add the available 22-inch wheels and black exterior treatment, and suddenly the Q7 doesn't look like the quiet member of Audi's SUV family anymore. And then the lights come on. Available digital matrix LED headlights use approximately 25,600 individually controllable micro LEDs in each headlight. They can precisely control the illumination ahead while helping reduce glare for other road users. Audi can even use its advanced lighting technology to project directional information onto the road. Walk around the back, and the technology continues. Available OLED taillights contain 436 individual segments, producing intricate lighting graphics and allowing the driver to select different signatures through the infotainment system. At night, these lights give the Q7 an identity that's difficult to confuse with anything else. But the biggest surprise might come when you press the accelerator. The US spec Q7 uses a 2.9-liter turbocharged V6 producing 429 horsepower and 442 pound-feet of torque. It's paired with an 8-speed Tiptronic transmission and standard quattro all-wheel drive. Audi claims 0 to 60 miles per hour in only 4.8 seconds. Think about that for a moment. This is a large luxury SUV with 3 rows of seats. You can take the family on vacation, load the luggage into the back, tow up to 7,700 pounds when properly equipped, and still have acceleration that would have belonged to a serious performance car not very long ago. Yet the Q7 isn't trying to become a giant sports car. Its real strength is that it can deliver that performance without sacrificing the reason people buy a Q7 in the first place: comfort. Open the door and the character changes completely. The cabin is clean, modern, and heavily digital, but it still feels unmistakably Audi. Directly ahead is the digital driver's display. Beside it sits the central infotainment screen, while the front passenger receives a dedicated 12.3-inch display. That means your passenger can access entertainment and information without constantly reaching across to the center screen. Look upward, and there's another interesting piece of technology. The available panoramic glass roof can provide a huge sense of openness, while Audi also offers variable light control to change its transparency. At night, ambient lighting transforms the cabin again. And Audi hasn't forgotten the people sitting behind you. The standard Q7 carries 7 passengers, but buyers can choose a 6-seat layout with 2 individual captain's chairs in the second row. For families who regularly use all 3 rows, that configuration could make the Q7 considerably more comfortable. Fold the seats, and the 7-seat configuration offers up to 78.1 cubic feet of cargo space. So this is still a proper family machine. There's even technology designed to make living with something this large easier. Available Remote Park Assist Pro can help park the vehicle, and it can store custom parking maneuvers for locations you regularly use. Imagine having a difficult parking position at home. Teach the Q7 the maneuver, and the vehicle can repeat it later through the MMI system or compatible My Audi functionality. Audi has even gone beyond conventional luxury features. An available Bang & Olufsen 4D premium sound system incorporates headrest speakers and what Audi calls seat beat, tactile signals synchronized with the music. Available power opening and power closing doors add another flagship-style touch, and that's what makes this Q7 interesting. Individually, none of these things completely changes the luxury SUV formula, but put them together: 429 horsepower, quattro, 3-row practicality, sophisticated lighting, 3 front displays, available captain's chairs, huge cargo capacity, and some genuinely unusual technology. and the Q7 begins to look less like a simple update and more like Audi reminding everyone that it still knows how to build a serious luxury SUV. Of course, the competition isn't going anywhere. The BMW X5 remains one of the segment's benchmarks for driving dynamics. The Mercedes-Benz GLE has built its reputation around comfort, technology, and luxury. The Q7 takes a slightly different approach. It doesn't need an enormous grille covered in chrome. It doesn't need to shout about its performance. And it doesn't need to look like a spaceship to prove how much technology is underneath the surface. Instead, it combines all of those abilities in a package that still looks relatively restrained. And perhaps that's exactly why this new Q7 could surprise people, because from a distance you might see another elegant Audi SUV. Then the digital matrix headlights come alive. You open the door and discover 3 displays. You find 6 or 7 seats inside. And then you put your foot down and realize this family SUV can hit 60 miles per hour in 4.8 seconds. The 2027 Audi Q7 hasn't abandoned what made the Q7 successful. Audi has simply turned almost everything up. More performance, more technology, more versatility, and considerably more presence. So here's the question. If you were choosing your next luxury SUV, would you take the all-new Audi Q7 over the BMW X5 or Mercedes-Benz GLE? Because this time, overlooking the Q7 might be much harder than it used to be. The core specifications and technology mentioned in the narration are based on Audi's current US information. Audi confirms the 429 horsepower/442 pound-feet output. 4.8 second 0 to 60 claim, 12.3-inch passenger screen, digital matrix lighting, 436 segment OLED taillights, 6/7 seat layouts, 78.1 cubic feet cargo capacity, remote park assist pro and available Bang and Olufsen 4D system.